Welcome everyone to the channel. YouTube invite you to subscribe and also click on the bell in order to open notification for the coming videos. Today is April 21st, 2022. And this Thursday, let us talking about the power, where this power of healing comes from. Certainly, many people affirm that it's coming from themselves. But in the Bible tells us about that power of healing coming from the power of God, the power of Jesus Christ. Also, Jesus Christ transferred this power to the apostles and to their successors. However, it's not by the power itself of themselves that they can perform these miracles. It's through them that God manifested that power of healing. But even if you're not Catholic, Christian, believer, religious person, I had a message for you and it's coming later. But let me tell you to complete something. The Jesus Christ who rose from the dead, the resurrection is the manifestation of that power of God. That the God has eternal power, and power which is impossible for the human being is possible for God. The only thing that sometimes to be and to have witness of the presence of God that is real, who is still, He lives among us, is only through the Eucharist. It's only through the presence of His body and blood. How this occurs, it's coming through many things, many forms. One is because the Bible tells us about the breaking of bread, but also the feast. Feast is the signal that the first Christian community used for protection and to distinguish between other communities. At the entrance of the houses or the places, they mark them with the signs of feast. And the feast means that they celebrate the Holy Eucharist over there. But what happened to you today that you're not Christian, not believer, not religious person? Because sometimes what you have in conflicts between you and your family or in your co-workers, so on, or you have kind of problems, X or X or Y difficulties, even health issues. One of the things that can help you is the idea of accepting. That the idea of accepting is what it becomes so disconcerting, especially when there is a deep pain attached with any event or circumstances. Accepting doesn't mean resignation. Doesn't mean that you need to get up or giving up. No, because the circumstances goes away, or that we necessarily feel better about it. No, it's because the impacting emotions it invokes is present, irresistible, or whatever we accept it or not. The question is whatever we are relying on the pain or the further intensivity and exacerbating what already exists. For instance, Carl Rogers, the founder of the humanistic or client-centered approach to the psychology, astutely wrote, "The curious paradox is that when we accept myself just as I am, then I can change." And Carl Jung, the founder of analytical psychology, wrote, "What you resisted not only persists, but will grow in size," or generally abbreviated to "why you resist persists." So the common underlying presence is the idea that when an emotion gets evoked, fighting against it, for instance, non-acceptance, often leads to suffering. And when a reality is painful, it is natural to try to push it away, fighting against it or numb ourselves through unhealthy coping mechanisms. For instance, drinking, overeating, engaging in unhealthy or toxic relationships. These strategies might cause a temporary sense of relief. However, The beauty of the underlying issues and likely cause you to feel even worse in the long term. Together for You is not profit organization who always commit to transform people's life and help you with a different strategy, because we have an expertise people to help you to release and to understand and learn how to accept. The accepting sometimes is necessary for the healing. Your contribution with us is very powerful through your time, talents, and treasure. 404-554-1475 is the phone number that you can count on us, and we count on you. We pray for you. I pray for me. May God bless you with His peace. Happy Easter.